Okay, welcome here to the site comparison, the old site versus the new site. Again, here, the site you're seeing right here happens to be the actual new site for Momentum Early Learning. What I want to do is go over to the old site, show you the old site right here. The old site, as you can see, is it's actually about I think about a 5-page site, maybe 6-page site. And this Momentum blog, we actually added that on as during the development, so they had a place to start putting blogging. That was not there. There was no blog integration to the site. When I click on it, it's actually gone because we removed it. But it used to be right here, a link to an old blog. And again, prior to us getting involved and working with them, they did not have a blog platform on here. So again, what this page basically was your standard website. It was your standard website developed by your typical marketing company or your typical web graphics guy who makes a nice, cutesy, good-looking site that's at the end of the day nothing more than an online sales brochure. The site did not rank for any keywords in the market, not one. So the only people that came to this website were people that already knew about Momentum or heard about Momentum through other forms of advertising out there. And the only thing you could do is scroll through here and read a little bit about us. Actually, I apologize that because this is an old site, it's actually not linked up. The only thing that's linked up is the old index page here. So it basically was a page just like this where you could go learn about us, read about the programs, and you could scroll down the page and read about each individual program. You had a couple different news pieces on there, and you could take a quick tour by contacting them. So that was really it. There was nothing to it. So if we go here and look at the brand new site, as you can see, when you first come to the site, I'm going to refresh this. You're going to see what happens. When you come to the site, right away, what will happen is it'll actually start to rotate pictures. So right away, extraordinary infant care, spacious, private, 6,000 square foot playground, and it goes on and on. It's a nut controlled environment, meaning that they watch out for people who have allergies. You can glimpse in. They have their own webcams where you can look in at your child just from your place. Talks about pictures here showing the kids having fun at the Camp Velocity, which is a summer camp, and other different pictures here. Facility is very secure. So as you can see, there's a lot more going on this site than the other one. Look at all the different pages and places to go. Well, the first thing you're going to notice is when you come to the site, what does it do? It still has a good, clean, professional brand image. Still has some kids in the warm fuzzies with the kids in there. It's got the pictures that are showing up there. Pictures, speak 1,000 words. And then it says click here for free tuition. So it's got a call to action. We didn't make a video or anything to pop up here, but we did create this call to action that says click here for free tuition. Now, not everybody will click on that, but those that do can fill out a form to come in and take a tour. And if they decide to go ahead and work with and actually bring their child to Momentum, they're going to get a week free tuition or something like that. So as you can see here, there's a couple different things that are integrated. The About Us, they can go through, they can get a welcome, they can get the center overview, they can get testimonials, and they can get the bio of each individual director. They can go in and read on each specific program that's here. Before, it was kind of they all had separate, or it was all under one page. This one, if you click on it now, what it'll do is it breaks down that one specific program, talks about the teacher, her qualifications, the two different teachers here, gives a sample lesson plan, sample classroom themes, as well as pictures coming in and out of what Cuddly Cuties is, or this different group is right here. So you can do that through the whole entire thing, through all the different programs. Their curriculum, you can go and read through this curriculum and you can learn all about what their key points are. You can click on this to print out their curriculum. You can learn about their hours and FlexCam. You can go and learn about their webcams. They have webcams where you as a parent can log right in and you can see what's going on in your own individual child's room simply here by clicking on the webcams. So they give you a little overview and whatnot, and you can sign a release if you want to go ahead and use one. And there's a demo shot here, blurred out images so you don't see any of the faces, but you'll see right here that it kind of gives you, actually it's not blurred out there, it's big enough where you can't see. So it gives you the this is what it would look like when you're scrolling in from your room. So it's giving you a really good feel for what's going on. Additionally, they have their Facebook integration right here where the parents of Momentum kind of connect up and can talk with each other and that kind of stuff. So it's really good, kind of a group within the site as well. Additionally, there's a blog built into the site. The blog's a place where they'll go ahead and add a lot of great value back onto the site so the parents can come in and see it. Also, this stuff will start to show up in the search engines. So as you can see, there's a lot more going on here. It's definitely more integrated, and the most important piece of this is it actually appears in the search engine. So it's really powerful. Additionally, go ahead and take a look at their Facebook, for example. If we go into here, you'll see that their Facebook matches the brand, right? So they've got their own welcome page, and then they've got their own custom custom page right here as well, or excuse me, custom brand look. And then we can go in here and we can look at their Twitter, which haven't really been too active yet in the Twitter. We have it set up for them, but we haven't really started doing much with it. But there it is. It's their congruent brand in the social media platform, which is really important to make sure you do that. Same thing with their YouTube account. Hasn't really been used too much yet, but it's set up for when it's time to ready to start focusing on. They do have some stuff in there. But as you can see, and I'll move this so you hopefully can fit in the camera view here, you can see that it's integrated really nicely. So with that, that's really the case study from Momentum. It's just meant to show you the powerful branding you can do in your local market, the exposure you can have in your local market. The principles and methods that we integrate can work in any business model, can work in any business niche, any industry, local, nationally, or internationally. We have clients locally, clients nationally, and we have international clients as well. I encourage you to go ahead down below and put in your information, and what that'll do is it'll allow you to get a free online evaluation. What we'll do, myself, my business partner, or one of our online advisors will come in. We'll take a look at your online presence. We'll do a little bit of preliminary research in your niche and show you the potential opportunities that are out there and talk about the weaknesses and the strengths that we see in your current online presence. Absolutely free. It's a great value for you. So go ahead, put in your information, fill it all out, and one of our advisors will get back to you real soon. Look forward to speaking with you, and you have a wonderful day.